Well, hello there, YouTube. This is Laguna Bardwell back here for another episode of Final Fantasy VIII. I know you guys are probably sick of this game already. You probably thought I'd be sick of this game already. Nah, not gonna happen. So last time we did play this, kind of game crashed as I was about to save. That happens more often than you think. I'm gonna pop the game up now while we're loading here. And I did catch up. Totally forgot about one other thing, was to actually equip Tonberry. And now that I got Pandemona equipped as well, we good. We cool. So that being said, we're going to hop right in and we're going to do the next section of the game, which is Trabia Garden, or Trabia, or whatever the frig it's pronounced as. Who knows in this Final Fantasy universe? Anyway, we're also going to do the Shumi village. Not do the Shumi village, but you know, English is not my forte. So by the way, yeah, I know Zell's dead, I don't give a shit. It's just Zell. Pandemona, I have him learning speed, or her, or it, learning speed junction. I didn't decide to go for any of the other ones yet, just because Absorb might be good. Tonberry can learn his familiar ability. There's one other really quick thing I want to do just before we... Two things, actually. Before we head out. Oot and a boot, eh? And yes, for those who don't know, I am Canadian, which is why I said oot and a boot, eh? So the last thing we want to do before we head oot, for those who like when I say oot, is we are going to play against this motherfudger right here. So basically, his wife wouldn't let him play cards before. And now that Galbadia threatened to burn the town to the ground, the wife is like, well, I suppose cards aren't that bad. Let's see, open. Yes. Sudden death, same elemental. We'll just have... oh god, I forget everything that I lived for. Screw it, let's just... There's Pandemona! Look at that! We have, like, no work to do. If I do this... Yeah, I'll just do this. I know he's going to take Siren with his Pandemona card, but... because it's the only thing you can do. Come on. Oh, would you look at that? I happen to know exactly what he was going to do. And there's nothing you can do. And there's nothing you can do. Sorry, it's always great to just win the first game that you play. It's greater than getting your toe sucked. He takes a while to turn back, but then he's like, oh yeah. Cocky little motherfudger. So that was the first thing we needed to do. The reason that was the first was just because it was easier, really. Bam, 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 blow. Cool, so one side quest. Dunzo. And I like to save very often now. And menu. And yes, I'm drinking. Ooh. My mouse pad got in the way there. Now, was it you? Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm not ready for that one yet. We will be ready for that quest soon. It's the last of the card club. Basically, Shu holds Carbuncle, and there's one other. Actually, wait. I beat all the card club. I want to double check on one last thing. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. So I have had a recommendation, like, in person by somebody. Yay! That was my brother. He suggested to do more Monster Hunter World, which I am actually thinking of doing. So I might make this a two-part thing today. Do like Final Fantasy VIII, render it, do Monster Hunter World, render that, upload it like Friday or something, have one like every couple days. I think it'd be pretty cool. No, I'm not injured again. I don't even really care what happens to my cards in this game. T-Rexor. Oh shit. That can't be same, you whore. It's a fucking -1. Anyway. I was expecting that to be a lot worse than it was. Thankfully it wasn't. I'm just testing theory right now. Yeah, screw it. It's just a theory. A game theory. And by the way, for those of you that don't know what game theory is, I'm not talking about the YouTube channel, I'm talking about actual game theory. It's a very interesting topic. It's not like theories about video games and board games and things like that and how they originated and how they're going to go. It's nothing like that. It's more like if you were to pit one person against another in a social situation, game theory can be applied to examining how those two people are going to interact, if they're going to be competing or not, if they're going to get along. Basically, it's a social study involving status and cooperation, is what I'm getting from it. There's a lot of branches of game theory. But one of them is like, if you were to propose a bet anyway, if you were to propose a bet to somebody and a third person comes in and offers them a certain prize for betraying the other person, game theory would be like, what would it take for that person to betray the other person? How likely is it that they're going to work together and split the prize versus what's the breaking point to the point where they would want to keep the prize? That kind of thing. But yeah, it's interesting. I'll say that much. I was trying out a theory there, by the way. The card club. Shu holds a carbuncle card, and there's a secret member I'm not going to tell you all about who holds the Gilgamesh card. And I believe Katawaki holds the Alexander card. I think that's how it works. Unless Alexander was made into Gilgamesh by the card queen. There's a lot of weird ins and outs of this card club thing. Basically, we're not there yet. Straight up. Great, I rested. Cool. So we're not doing that quest yet. And that cutscene took forever to get to Dalit. We are actually going to what I like to call the Northern Continent. For all you Final Fantasy IX buffs out there, who probably want to kill me for making that joke. Now, we are, yes, going to the Northern Continent. But there's this other thing we're going to do first. I just got to find it. That's a chocobo forest. We'll get there eventually. Trust me. Ah. There's one chocobo forest that can't be reached unless you have an airship. So we're going to wait till we get an airship to do that quest. So Trabia Garden is behind there. But we're not doing that one just yet. Shit, I hit the wrong button. I hit the menu. Come on. Bow, now, wow, wow. I went to hit the map button. T, G, V. Ooh, that's the pause button. C. There's the Shumi village. So we're gonna go to the North Shore. Ugh, I feel dirty making that joke. So by the way, guys, I have a fun experience to tell you guys about. I ordered this fun tea, I guess it is, from eBay. It was a tea. Oh, fuck, I keep hitting menu instead of cancel. It's called valerian root. For those of you who don't know, valerian is used traditionally to get rid of things like insomnia. Oh, what's that? Oh, sorry. Now, to treat insomnia is what the valerian root's for, which is fine. It's quite alright. My thing, however, is that the valerian root had a fun impact on me. Basically, I had valerian root and I slept well that night. It was great. Then I woke up and I had it the next afternoon. This was Sunday, which also explains why there was no upload on Sunday. So basically, what happened is I completely couldn't move. I was like, I had just woken up, so I couldn't get back to sleep, but my body wouldn't stay awake. So my body was out, and my mind was just going. Helps get a lot of work done. Oh god, you're gonna want to pay, aren't you? Yeah, what the hell? Let's see what's there. Ultima! Bum, 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 bum. So this, by the way, is a side quest, guys. We are going to get a new Guardian Force, but it is similar to Odin. It doesn't appear all the time. Welcome to Shumi Village. You've been specially permitted here. We hope you enjoy your stay. The elevator will reach the village entrance shortly. Please exit through the door. Now this is going to be something that's going to shock you guys. The Shumi are an underground tribe, but similar to the whole hollow earth theory, where there's like a whole earth inside of the earth, this thing exists. So for those of you who don't know what the hollow earth theory, it's basically inside the earth is not just a core, it's a sun. And the earth would move like a band. This music. Huh. Oh, I love that song. I'm actually really worried that this game is going to crash on me at any moment, because that's basically what happens. This music brings back memories. Was it real or just my fantasy? You'd always be there in the corner of this tiny little bar. Usually only merchants are permitted. This is our negotiation table. This is where we exchange minerals with outside traders. You think we built a village 323 meters underground just for fun? Actually, there was a little fun in it. That's hilarious. It's like, you think we did this for fun? Actually, yeah. Whoa, that made me dizzy. Hello, Moomba. Want to go and see the drop point? Fine. That very non-moving frog. Such a simple animation. Ooh. You're an outsider? Most of us don't have a good impression of the outside world, but Artisan knows there are some good things about it. Once, Artisan stopped by a hopelessly foul wasteland and met with a wonderful group of people called Artisans. We have the same souls, the Artisans and the Shumis. That alone, the fact there are people like them in the outside world, makes your world worthy. Since then, the Artisans have had a major influence on my work. Take a look at this for example. Take this for example. And another. It's like a Delling City bus. Do 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 do. Oh look, it's Laguna Loire. Huh, looks like Laguna. What? You know Laguna? Sort of. Long ago, Moomba found this man lying near our village covered with blood, and we carried him to our village. He had slipped and fallen off a cliff. We took care of him until his wounds were healed. Yeah, sure. You raise Moombas? Raise? Moomba is one of the many final forms that the Shumis take. There's a part of it. Excluding the ones qualified to become elders, all Shumis evolve at a certain stage. We become what is in our hearts. Often those who fail to become honorable elders turn to Moombas. The passionate ingenuity in their hearts gives rise to red hair. Ooh, look, a Faraga. Please go see the elder. It's so cozy here. Bow, now, now. This actually does look like it would be pretty cool to make in 3D as well. Whoops. Wrong hut. Oh look, a Blizzaga. Only 4 of them. Whew. We appreciate your coming forward. Since you've come here, you must know Master Laguna. Thank you for coming. Allow me to talk about Laguna for a moment. 17 years ago, we found him injured. He was on his way to Esthar to save a girl named Alone, who had been abducted by Esthar soldiers. He stayed here for a short while until his injuries healed. During his stay, he tried to teach a Moomba how to speak. Why? He felt sorry for the Moombas because they don't know any words. He said words are useful and precious. His communication skills were horrible. His eyes, more than his words, told us this. Why are you building a statue of him? There's a good question. He has a special something. That something is the power to attract people. We don't know what it is, so we decided to build a statue of him. We felt that we may come to understand why he is so special by doing this. Nice to meet you. They call me attendant. I guess their names are their role in society. You may hear some retarded laughter. That's my roommate. She calls herself a retard, so it's okay. We'd like to present you with a gift since you came all this way. But in Shumi, one must work to earn anything. This is our way. Please assist my attendants in the workshop so I can present you with a gift. Where is it? It's where you saw Laguna's statue. We want to finish that statue ASAP. I should clarify, by the way, the joke is that she has one singular tism. I'll let you do the math on that one. Come on, stop fondling the statue. Fine. Shadow, wind, life, water, and blue. When in doubt, examine them carefully. There's a specialist who can help you. Some windstones next. Come on, stand up. The only part that I really hate about this part of the game is all the back and forth you have to do. It's like, why can't you just go get, you know? Ooh, money. That's the life stone. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. There's a breeze coming from it. There's a breeze coming from the rock. You rock, rock. I suppose now that I did that cutscene, I should probably save so I don't have to go through all that again. This music is so peaceful, too. Stop touching the statue. Life stones. Woo. Stones under the roots. At least it's like he'll go, huh? When a stone is nearby, so it's not like you're hunting them forever. So if that's life, then I should need water, maybe? and shadow. The shadow one is the one that's tricky. Come on, stop touching him. Oh, I didn't click my little button on him. Shadow stones. So I will give you guys a heads up. The shadow stones technically aren't even in the village. Remember that Ultima draw point? It's up there. Way up there. This is always fun, just that slight, slow... Ooh, that scared me. Please have a seat. Sure, why not? There's about 21 lights before it, yeah. Do 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 do. Come on, give me some more Ultima. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. Ooh, 14. Fuck yes. What's this? More stones. 14 Ultimas. That's pretty bomb. That's bumping, yo. Okay, don't judge me. Probably too late on that one, but you're welcome. Don't let the potential snow deter you. Okay. Looks like I'm wearing harem pants tomorrow. Yeah, there's this little thing. I like harem pants a lot. To the point where I literally waited in my lobby for about an hour yesterday for the DHL driver to show up because I did not want to have to wait for my harem pants or go all the way to Dartmouth for them. So there's that. And they're so comfy. And it's just like, this coworker of mine, she's like, you better wear those pants tomorrow. I'm like, it's warm enough. She's like, good. Don't let the potential snow deter you. Because, you know, in Canada, it snows. Although apparently the United Kingdom's been getting our snow. So, there's that. But yeah, basically, yeah. Why are we sleepy today? Come on, take the shadow stones. Water stones. I will get there. $21 Ultimas. and 97 demis are kind of close, actually. No, it's best not to do a nice remix of this song. Waterstones. Well, I guess I'll go talk to Sir Frog. Oh. Except the joke's on you, because this is actually not the water stone. It's just a normal stone. Is this the stone? No. It's a stone we put by the pond ourselves. Thanks. Jerk. Now, who had the water stones? I don't think it was this guy. But it might have been. Yeah, it was. Artist only uses it for washing. I don't know why I was thinking about like a fish tank or an aquarium, but... Oh yeah, so I ended up going over to a new thing with the PS4. Not necessarily a new thing, like, obviously these things have existed before. But I went over to pick up an external hard drive. Those things are really easy to set up on a PS4. It's literally just go into like settings, devices, find your, in my case it was a Seagate, BUP, Slim, whatever. And then format as extended storage. That was it. That's all I needed. Cool, job complete. You may go see the Elder now. Cool. You better finish that statue so I can come back and see it. Whee! This one. Cool. We got all the stones. Okay, would you... There we go. The Elder will now present you with a gift. Gives me great pleasure to present you this. Elder, attendant is having a hard time seeing it. Oh. I don't see anything. There's nothing there. I don't see anything. When he holds something in his palm, you cannot even see it. Such is the power of the person who has attained eldership. So what's the gift? The honor of seeing his hand. These great hands have shoveled the earth, created wonders, and they justify his eldership. We're proud to send you off for this gift. You stop by again. Good day. Hey. Please feel free to stop by anytime. Please leave at once. Oh, thanks. Hold on. Really? Forgot to give you a souvenir. It's embarrassing to present you with this silly thing after what we've already given you, but... Here you are. A phoenix pinion. Maybe let's serve the elder's hand is true. I couldn't see anything. I'll explain it. Or I'll have Squall explain it. He's kept his hands concealed since we met him. Judging from this place, they're pretty advanced. They can't be stupid. They knew what the silly hand thing wasn't going to impress us. Their kind gestures came out weird, that's all. But at least they tried. I think overall it was a decent heartfelt welcome. I didn't think of it that way. That's nice. Funny, the elder humbly concealed his hands. Nord showed them off. What a sham. They probably know. Of course. There's a fierce shrewdness about their eyes, and an unimaginable destiny awaits them. There's no doubt that they know. You should have just said here, there's nothing. Did not want to give them material things. I wanted to give them a moment of peace and a heartfelt welcome. I have an assignment for you. Assist the sculptor in his shop. You will not rest or sleep until the statue is complete. This is hilarious. The attendant don't want to make a statue. So this Phoenix Pinion, by the way, it's a thing that you guys hopefully will never have to use in this game. But it is something you will want to use. Like, it's hard to explain exactly what I mean by that. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's no way to accurately explain what I mean by that, but maybe this guy will sell me some stuff. Oh, I leveled up to 8,000. I mean 6,000. Please take a seat. Cool. Ow. Don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine, and life makes love look hard. Sorry, singing T-Swizz over here. I did have some other music in my head earlier. Some nice old One Direction. Okay, so I am going to save twice. Because I want to come back to the Shumi Island. I should be fine to just go over this way. Bow, bow, bow. Really? I couldn't Bethesda that wall? Fine. I hope you guys know what I mean by Bethesdaing the wall. If you guys don't, I'm actually, I feel kind of sad for you guys. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Stuck on a pixel. Suppose that's how it was in those days. I cannot wait to get into DOS games with you guys, too. I'm actually super excited for that. Now, we're going to want to save here. Oh, the fucking game crashed. Let's hope I actually got to save the game. If I did, it'll be glorious. If not, I'll be sad. How sad will I be? Let's just have a gobstopper or something. Candy. Always good. Holy crap, it actually saved. I just realized nobody actually dies in this game. I don't think so, anyway. I mean, we saw the guy get taken off by the Anaconda at the Dalit Tower, but we never saw him die. Now. You've been looking after Selfie. Yeah, sure. Buzz? Okay, sure. Ooh, aura. That's a good one. Come on. Oh, I was hoping for like 9 of them. I wish the faculty was more reliable. Why do they expect the student body commander to do under these conditions? They remove this missile as soon as possible. There's no more threat of an explosion, but if it falls over, it could crush someone. You can tell they reuse the same sprites, like Card Club Diamond, the kid running through Balam Garden. They're just wearing different uniforms, basically. Card Club Joker, the guy in the hall on the 2nd floor, maybe? Go south 5 steps to Trabia Gardens Gargoyle statue. I actually never been to this screen before. I kind of want to see what happens again. Two, 5, 6, something, 02, Look, it flashed up with selfish data. Intriguing. I'll say that much. Why are you apologizing? The teddy bear is stronger than you think. As long as you're all safe, Mr. Bear is happy. Spooky. Basketball court, sure. I think I'm good. I guess that's what was 5 steps under? I mean, that is a gargoyle statue, I'm assuming. I have no idea. I forget. Wow, this is getting depressing. Have you done a good deed for your academy? She keeps sending me around the map. My question mostly is, where was the basketball court? I think so. Oh wait, I remember the basketball court is. Silly me. It's past the missile. Oh, hello there, lady in blue. On patrol duty. That's actually kind of hilarious. Fighting in his dreams instead of reality. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. On standby till Selfie gets back. Well, what's the question? Good question. Well, hello there, Mr. Basketball. I fucking hate Irving so much. What are you saying all of a sudden? Zell reminds me of Barrett in Final Fantasy VII, only without swearing and without a kid. It was somebody really smart and come up the way, so I wouldn't fight anymore. No one's doing anything. They're all scared, uneasy, all they do is complain, they just pretend to be thinking. Criticize others, but in the end they can't do anything either. Why this all of a sudden? And what do you expect from me? You gotta voice your feelings, I won't understand. That's true. You were part of a resistance movement in Timber, right? Unlike others who were all talk, you took your weapons and fought. Now you're saying this. What happened to you? Sometimes when I'm with all of you, I feel like we're on the same wavelength. Then when the battles start happening, it's different. Everyone's tempo seems to pick up, and I get left behind. I try to catch up, but it's no use. How far is everyone going? I can't hear anyone. Once I catch up, I wonder, is everyone safe? Will they welcome me with open arms? Is everyone okay? Will we all make it back together? I start thinking like that, blah blah blah. Someone might not be there. Someone you love may disappear before your very eyes. It's tough when you live your life thinking that way. But that's why I fight. When I was a little kid, I was about 4 or so. I was in an orphanage. Haha, you missed. Plenty of kids, all with no parents. It was around the end of the Sorceress War, so I guess it couldn't be helped. That's where I was. And out of all the kids there, one was very special to me. Ruby, you want to play? I like this girl, and it made me happy just talking to her. Seffi, what you playing? War. Of all things to play. At the end of a war is a game called War. Was that orphanage a stone house? You guessed it. An old house made of stone by the ocean. Spunky little Seffi and bossy little Quisty. Do you guys remember setting off fireworks? This way. I really want to go out this door. The squaw won't let me, because it's a window. Also, why is there no freaking screen on their window? I guess it's stone, so. What a shameful sight. Come on, allow me to run. How about this? Ocean, the lighthouse. We did set off fireworks. Now, by the way, guys, I actually built the orphanage a little bit in 3D, just the outside entranceway. Did in about a day, using Maya and ZBrush, whatever you call it. I was going to do that lighthouse with all the rocks and cliffs and stuff like that, and I completely, I can't. I screwed up basically. Crybaby Zell. The Dinks in battle must have adopted you. Matwin, Maytwin. Crybaby Zell. Who's that? Na 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 na. Cypher. Cypher was always Cypher. Zell, always crying and screaming. Irving, sorry, don't remember you. Quistis, think you were difficult to deal with. Selfie, always full of energy. Cypher was there too. Except for Noah, we were all there. Yeah, I was there too. Sis. I was always waiting for Sis to come back. That didn't turn out okay at all. Sis L. Alone with Sis. She was a bit older than us, so we all used to call her Sis. Quistis, Zell, Selfie, Irvine, Cypher, Alone, and myself. Could you imagine growing up with 6 other people? I'll say 6. Nah, 5. Eh, 6. And then suddenly, you're all pitted against each other, like... Can only be one reason for that. She must not be happy with the present. If that's the case, I'm definitely up for helping her. She's part of an orphanage gang. You didn't remember who she was. Just for you too. What a day to find out you're adopted, though. Like, everyone's wanted to assist, but you kept hogging her for yourself. You sure have a good memory. This is really strange. I don't think I was adopted because of the way I am. Probably same with Cypher, too. She must have been gardened by the age of 5 or so. And so he's never mentioned anything about growing up in an orphanage. And nothing about this has ever crossed my mind when I see him either. Of course, it's always just break up the fights, blah 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 blah. Cypher was a kid who always needed to be the center of attention. Squall would ignore them, but eventually they ended up fighting. I had to hide my feelings because I was an instructor, but I come to realize it wasn't love. It was my childhood feelings as a big sister. Do you imagine if they ended up like hooking up or something? A misunderstood love? Must be the same for Cypher. We grew up together as kids. How's that possible? The price we pay for using the Guardian Forces. GF provides us with power, but it makes its own place inside our brain. That's just a rumor the GF critics are spreading. So if we keep relying on GF, we won't be able to remember a lot of things. There's no way Headmaster Sid would allow such a dangerous thing. How is it that I remember where everyone else has forgotten? He hadn't junctioned GF until recently. Actually, I don't believe I actually junctioned him with a GF. Or selfie? The first experience GF was when you came to Ballon Garden. I have a confession to make. Confession time. When I was 12, I went on an outdoor training session. I found a GF inside one of the monsters I defeated. That sounds really disgusting. It's like, oh look, a monster. Oh look, a GF. Junctioned it for a while. Have experienced GF too, but I can't remember the name of the GF. Must be the GF's fault. What should we do? Nothing. Well, if we continue fighting, we're indebted to the powers of the GF. If there's a price I pay for that, I'll gladly pay it. Let's keep a diary. That way, there's always something there to remind me. I don't care if I forget about my childhood when Cypher used to pick on me. What's important to me now is having the power to protect my parents and Ballum. They adopted me. There's no way I'm letting go of that power. Do you remember Matron? She was always wearing black. The high school me would have jumped all over that. Very kind, long black hair. Matron's name is Adea Kramer. Matron is Sorceress Adea. Bum bum bum. You wonder why Matron would take over a country or file missiles and whatnot? At this point, we probably wouldn't comprehend it even if we talked about it. CD and garden were all Matron's idea. I'm not CD, but I share the same feeling with all of you. CDs are supposed to fight the sorceress, right? Are you listening, Squall? The amount of times you had to hear that in this game, it's like, if you had a nickel, hey, you probably have like 15 cents. So this is what I wanted to say. That's why I thought it'd be best if everyone knew we would have to face Matron. You've all heard this before. How life has infinite possibilities. I don't believe that one bit. There weren't many paths for me to choose. Sometimes there would only be one. From the limited possibilities I faced, the choices I made have brought me this far. That's why I value the path I chose. I want to hold true to the path that had to be taken. I know our opponent is Matron, whom we all love very much. We might lose something very important on account of the Guardian Force. But yeah, never mind. It's not like I drifted here on the tides of fate, except you did. And I'm just going to pause right here. If fate gives you one choice, then you got one choice by fate. I have the hiccups now. I'm sorry, guys. We all grew up together, but due to various circumstances, we were all separated. As a kid, you couldn't really go out on your own. There were no other paths to take. All I did was just cry. Of course, Irvine, whatever your name is. I'm just going to call him Irving. Somehow, we're together again. Just like old times, though a lot's changed. We're not kids anymore. We're strong enough to take care of ourselves. Make our own decisions. We're confronting a big one right now. Do we fight Matron or not? I say we fight. Shoot for a common goal. It'll at least keep us together. That's a terrible excuse to go and try and kill somebody. Oh, well, we're gonna have to kill our childhood friend, but at least we're gonna stay together as a group. What the logic is that? Such a bummer. I can't believe we had to fight Matron. I know, but Zelle's right. We can't run from her forever. Except you can. It's up to you. We're gonna fight. I think it's the only way we can move on with our lives. Makes sense. Oh, my hip just cracked. If that makes sense at all, come with us. I'm sure that's what everybody wants. I kind of want to make these characters in 3D. Oh, look, it's snow. Otherwise called a gift from the fairies. Now, this is the second time the fairy thing has been mentioned. Second time. The first time, if you remember, was way back at the beginning of Disc 2, when we woke up in Windhill as Laguna, and we met Kyros, and it said, feels like the fairies have been here. We're gonna learn all about that. Past is past, it's over, it's done with. Despite the truth we find, it's not going to change the present. But I want to see it too. Don't know what fine, but let's head for Edia's house. Edia's? Edie's? Maybe I'll just call her Edie. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Yes, we're fighting, and I can see that line in Squall's neck. Here comes the crash. No? Ooh. Well, let's save before the game crashes. Ah. I wonder where Trabia Garden gets their food. Like, do they hunt? There is a reason I'm going in here, by the way. Boom, 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 boom. Bow, bada bow. Bam, 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 bam. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm not donating to Trabia Garden Fund. So this girl has a card that you're going to predict immediately. Oh fuck, open and random, and she got the selfie card. Oh look, selfie. Really? That is not impressive at all. Three, 5 and 3. Ah, this is gonna be a shit hand, isn't it? Come on, let the random rule disappear. This is probably going to be one of those times where I just save my game and come back. Or I did save my game, so I'm probably going to have to come back. Ah, both. Really? You fucking whore. I absolutely fucking... No, I'm restarting this shit. The fucking plus rule is ridiculous. It's worse than random. It actually is. So basically, the plus rule... I'll use this gobstock package. Say there's a card down here that has a 3. You can have a 1 and a 2. And it takes that 3. Basically, if the opposite sides of the card add up to the card you're facing, it takes that card. And then if that card has sides that are higher than the other cards, it takes those cards. And it keeps going in a combo all around. That's how fucking stupid the plus, random, same, whatever are. I'm not even going to hold back. It's a retarded rule. It's like, oh cool, your card is weaker than mine? You're still going to take it. At this point, it's probably better to get a whole bunch of low-level cards and use the plus rule. That's how much I hate the plus rule. Same I can handle because you can prepare for it, but plus... Same as like you need this number to be the same and this number to be the same. I can prepare against that. Plus is like you can have 1 and 3. You can have 2 2s. Oh, what? That's a 7? You can have a 3, a 4, 2 and a 5, 1 and a 6. Either way, you're... This is better. It's not going to work, but it's better. See, if I put this here, his bite bug is 5 and 3, so it's going to take my tri-point. That's how retarded this rule is. The only way to get around this is to not leave a gap between two cards. Bite bug? Really? And that would have been good if I actually got the card. Sorry, I had to stretch my back out sometimes. I get this like weird pain between my shoulder. Really? Of course. See? How did I even... Oh, look. This is the other fucking stupid part. That Gala, its plus, was on the horizontal. So he would have got the Visage thing anyway. But he got the Elmoil too, without having a plus on that side. That's how ridiculous this fucking game is. Fucking hate it so much. Ugh. Okay. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this right. First things first. We are going to get rid of any chance... Whoops, not switch. Card mod. Marlboro? Sure. Ooh. There. We're going to get rid of any chance of having the wrong card show up. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bada bow. One second here. Work-related stuff. How does he always get that selfie card? That's retarded. That's redonkulous. That's a little better. If I do it this way, either way, he's gonna... What? Really? The fucking plus was that? What? 1 and 1 does not equal 8. 2 and 6 do not equal 3. What the fuck? You know what? I'm just giving up on this whole fucking card game thing for now. We're actually going to leave that here today. That was ridiculous. In fact, I need to consort my little rule book here. There's my nerds. Cool. We're going to look up this plus rule. Ah! Sorry, Mr. Vasiri, and your cards. If Vasiri is your real name. Probably not, but it'd be cool if it is. Plus. Similar to same, if a card is placed between two others, and the facing numbers of one side add up to the same sum as the facing numbers on the other side, the cards are flipped. I don't get this. That's combo. Similar to same if rules placed between two others. If a card is placed between two others, the facing numbers of one side. Yeah, this does not explain that very well, this little card rule list. We're going to quickly look that up before we end this episode, actually. That is a ridiculous rule, and that should not have happened, I don't think. So, triple triad plus rule. Same plus and combo explained for newcomers. Here we go. All right, plus. We'll place a blue card up top left. I missed one. Compare the sides the same, but as sums. The rule is enacted, capturing the cards. Cool. So I'm not entirely sure if you guys can see this. I'm going to see if I can do this. There we go. This is my screen capture. Let's see if we can do this the right way here. Cool. So, this nice little card here got played. Same as the simplest rule, blah, blah, blah. Plus works similar, same, that you compare sides. Plus you add adjacent numbers. Each side is separate. If they have the same sum, you capture each card. So if 3 plus 6 is 9 and 2 plus 7 equals 9, then you capture. What the? That's ridiculous. Yeah, we're just going to pass on that and get rid of that window there. Actually, the real thing we're going to do, I'm just going to toggle this window off. Boop. Now that we have a more in-depth understanding of the plus rule and we want to kill ourselves, let's try this one last time. I don't think that was justified. That was a ridiculous rule. I fucking hate plus. Alright. Plus needs to die, by the way. Random and plus just... I thought it was like if two opposite sides add to the number you're doing. No, apparently it's different. Now what does the A equal? Is that 10? Yeah, sure, let's play a game. I'd love it if I can make every region just have open one. Ugh, bro. Bro, that's not funny. No boss guards. Okay, let's think this through. My bottom number has to be higher than the other number by 4. Ah! Logic. Oh. Oh. This is brutal logic. Holy shit. That should be a plus. Oh. That was ridiculous. I hate the plus rule so much, guys. I'm sorry. And look, all like level 1 cards. Oh, this is gonna be a plus rule, isn't it? Fuck your sames. Yeah, I'm giving up on that card game altogether. At least we learn what plus is, guys. I actually hate the plus rule. Next time we'll get the selfie card once I'm in better. I can process everything. Getting sleepy. Time to clean the apartment a little. Maybe do some Monster Hunter later on or something as well. Until then, though, I need to relax. Anyway, if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to let me know. Monster Hunter was one, and that is one I will do tonight, I think. Once the cleaning gets done first, because that's kind of important. And I need to do that before I do gaming. But anyway, I digress. I'm just going to close that window, close the calculator, because why did I do calculator? Get ready to upload this. Perfect. Hope you guys are enjoying these series? Apostrophe? Not entirely sure exactly how that one gets said. Grammar kind of isn't my forte right now. But, that being said, I am going to grind Monster Hunter later on today. And hopefully, we can get farther ahead within 8 days so I can play as Aloy. That's my goal. It ain't gonna happen, but it's worth a try. Just to see what happens. Speaking of, I do need to clear my hard drives because I have like 8 gigabytes of space, which is dreadful. Anyway, on that note, I am going to peace out, guys. Shall talk to you later when I eat supper, clean, and have all my energy back. And get ready for something that's not cards. You know, you hear about Cards Against Humanity, and they don't mention Triple Triad. Triple Triad is Cards Against Humanity. But I digress. And as such, I shall see you guys later. And I guess I'm going to stick with it and say, hey, Laguna Matata.